Welcome to our third HHT Family Day. So this is the third one, isn't it? Well, certainly it's the third one I've been involved in. It's really great to see you, and hopefully today we can have some sharing of stories, some information, some Q&A, especially Q&A. So we've got a couple of, you've got programs in front of you, a couple of patient stories, a couple of experts in the field. I think the two areas that people have told me they battle with the most are nosebleeds and keeping their iron levels up. And so we've got Joe Rimmer and the ENT surgeon and Chris Barnes, the hematologist. We've got Lachlan, and for those of you who don't know Lachlan, he's been started off as an honours student, did so well that he got an A for his honours and stayed on to do a master's. And he's been doing nothing but HHT research for the last 2 years. And I'm very proud to say he's now got a place at medical school. So he'll be going off to med school next year, which means we'll lose him to research. But because he's got involved in HHT research at such an early stage of his career, I'm confident that he'll come back and be an HHT researcher forever. So, oh, and just for those of you who don't know me, I'm assuming you know who I am, but some people I haven't met before, which is also great because this is not a Royal Melbourne event. This is for everyone with HHT. We should never be parochial. And so while we're the host and we have the reference clinic at the Royal Melbourne, it's important that people who have their HHT investigated or treated anywhere in the country can get access to whatever resources are available. So my name's Ingrid Winship. I'm the head of clinical genetics, genomic medicine here at the Royal Melbourne, and have been involved in HHT for longer than I'm willing to admit. Today is meant to be relaxed. It's not where, you know, if we have a talk that goes a bit over time or a bit under time, you know, we're not going to be shining lights or pinging bells. It's all about being relaxed. We've got a nice hour-long lunch break where if you have questions, if you want to talk about things, this is an opportunity. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Matty Soldiers. And Matty Soldiers have been a key catalyst for a lot of the research, because a couple of years ago I got a call from a friend of Sarah's saying, would you be interested in some funding for research? Now, I've never heard a researcher say no to a question like that. I think you've just done your first City to Bay run, and now you've raised $180,000, getting close to the $190,000, which is a monumental effort. But rather than me tell you about Matty Soldiers, and you'll see some people wearing T-shirts with the Matty Soldiers logo, I'd like to invite Sarah Violante and now Taji. So when I met Sarah, she was dating this young man. And in fact, the weekend that they came to talk about doing some research together, they looked incredibly happy. And then we noticed this brand new sparkling engagement ring, and they'd actually got engaged. And now they're married and they've got 2 beautiful children. So the nice thing about working with families is families mean everything. We're very committed to family. If the kids make a bit of noise, that's life. You know, we love kids. Genetics is all about families. So, Sarah.
Okay, so thank you, Ingrid, for the introduction. So my name's Sarah. My family have HHT, and myself, I don't have it personally, but my younger brother, Matthew, had it. My mum and my sister. So, Ariana, darling. Sorry. So in 2011, unfortunately, we lost our brother and my son to HHT. He was 26 years old. He had a hemorrhage in his lungs. It was very unexpected what happened. My parents were actually overseas at the time, and I got the phone call to come, this has happened. So after that happened, that was a shock because, you know, my nana lived to be in her 60s with HHT. My mum's just turned 60. We didn't expect to lose our 26-year-old brother. That didn't even comprehend that, because as far as we were concerned, you can live quite comfortably. There were no major issues. So after that happened, we thought, okay, Matt had complications with bleeding in his lungs and the doctors didn't know anything. They didn't know enough. So our family got together and we said, we need to do something. We can't have this happen to other people. We need some more knowledge and some research. So we thought we'll do the City to Bay Fun Run, get some tops made up. Anyone that wanted to join could. This was 3 weeks after Matt's funeral. We ended up selling 100 and something t-shirts. We had a massive group doing the City to Bay Fun Run, which we'll show you. Had a small barbecue, raised $10,000, just like that. And we thought, okay, our goal was $5,000. Got in touch with Ingrid and said, we want to raise some money. Let's get this together. We've now sold over 400 t-shirts. We just had a big Great Gatsby event in Adelaide a month ago, which the Masters attended and, lucky enough, won the door prize. It wasn't rigged. And yeah, we just aim to just raise as much money as we can, just to get the knowledge out there and get the doctors to know a little bit more information. So if it's okay, we'd just like to show you a clip from what we showed on the night, which just shows the Maddie Soldier team, a little bit of the background. We wear our tops on the last Friday of the month, put a picture on Facebook, hashtag at Maddie Soldiers, and then that's how we get to something like this. So this is just a 5-minute video, I think, roughly. 270 people attend. Ingrid and Lachlan flew over for it as well and did a presentation. We had one of the parliamentarians there. Yeah, so it's just, and a lot of people get on board. So if you do want to get on board, we are on Facebook. You can get a top, you can join in. We'd love to have you attend. We have big events every 2 years. We do little ones in between. We do. I think, was there anything else we wanted to say about? No, if we could just show you the event, which was from 3 weeks ago, and just so you guys get an idea what we do. It is really good fun and we'd love to have everyone attend if you can.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from that rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight, let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when